Alright. Welcome back to another episode of Meta-Factorio. Hopefully tonight I'm going to be able to make some progress on the pather. We're pretty close, I think. Just making a few tweaks here and there. Let me give you a quick update where we're at right now. Custom. So we added a collision detector at the bottom, like underneath the character's feet. And then he does okay, but sometimes he gets stuck in situations like this. I've been thinking about it all day, and I'm unable to concentrate on my job, but it's okay. It's worth it. So to math.apps. So basically what this is going to do is if the bearing to the target is very small, then I want the turn amount. Let's call this turn amount. There we go. I want the turn amount to stay quite high. So I'm keeping, what this currently is doing is we're doing only turning the bearing amount. But if the collision vector is right on the obstacle, then I want to turn a lot. Whereas if the collision vector is far away from the obstacle, I don't want to turn very much. So I think this will give us the correct turn amount, because if bearing is a small number, then that means that the target is right on our vector, and then collision turn rate will, with the turn amount will be some number close to the collision turn rate. This means that we don't really need to worry about this stuff. Of course, the problem is if the bearing is greater than the collision turn rate, then this number will be negative. What would that mean? So if I need to turn more than... okay, so then I just need to check if the turn amount is 0, or I guess if the absolute bearing is greater than. The turn amount is less than 0. The turn amount is going to be collision rate, which is the maximum turning speed that I'm allowing. Okay, so now here we just need to do the turn amount. The other thing I thought of doing was to change the size of the feeler hitboxes to be the size of the player, because I can see times when it's possible for the player to thread the needle, but he doesn't. So we'll just see what effect this has first, and then we'll see what happens, shall we? Also this morning we had a lot of good success with a very low turn rate, but then we ran into this issue where as like the player got past the target, let's see if this works. Oh nice, little adjustments, and super stuck. Okay. Okay. We'll just remove the 6th feeler. Need that back 5, because I don't think we actually need one underneath. Well, yeah, whatever. May as well leave it. So I'm going to turn this max turn rate like way down low. And then set my collision turn rate to be... I guess let's just go with max turn rate times 2. I might do that thing where I overshoot again, But I mean, I think I should just work on the problem of when you overshoot, there's no way to get out. Looks like we're heading into a forest here, so that's good. Nice. Oh, so beautiful. He got stuck. The other thing I thought we could do would be to just, you know, what everybody else in Factorio does, which is when you get stuck like this, have some way of detecting it, and then just like pick one of the trees and cut it down. Why are we stuck there now? That's weird. Oh, he can't turn. He's trying to turn around. Alright. So we could also go down that path of detecting when... oh nice, we made it to the goal. We could also detect when stuck and just cut down a tree. Because honestly, it's not going to be that big of a deal to cut down trees. And that's what humans would do in that situation as well. If they're running somewhere and they're stuck, they would just be like, well, fuck it, I'm going to cut down the tree. So... I think this is actually probably pretty sufficient. I could just roll with this for now. I think here we're going to hit the water. I think I could also increase the... yeah. I could increase the weighting of the further feelers. I still only consider the closest obstacle. But I don't need to do the 1 over I detection because it's really not having any effect later on. Oh, he's so close to getting out. So why is he not turning now? I guess we're only detecting this one, and then we're pushing that way, which is just getting us stuck here. Okay. So... I'm going to remove this check that has collision check. Well, not the check. I'm going to remove where I set it. So it's going to be adding it up. Hopefully the cumulative vector there will actually help me get out of those kind of stuck situations, because really I want to be like bouncing off multiple things, right? Like here. I guess I'm detecting this one and I'm pushing down. And to me that says this needs to be a bigger detection box so that I can detect both of these. The problem is... oh, he is actually stationary now. The problem is that it's not reliable for the player to be stationary. It's not reliable to say that when they're stuck, their position is going to stay the same. Which is unfortunate. It means it's very hard to detect when they're not moving. Oh, also, while I remember, I think I'm going to try, starting from this video, splitting the YouTube videos into 15-minute segments instead of putting them all up as the entire duration of my stream. If you are watching on YouTube and you prefer it like that, then let me know. Or if you prefer it the other way, let me know, just so I have some kind of feedback. I don't actually know what's better, so we'll figure it out together. Oh, he's working his way through. Get it. Oh, he bounced. We're going the wrong way. Turn around, buddy. Turn around. And he's stuck. Why can he not go this way? Oh, his goal is somewhere in the middle here? I mean, he's doing truly an outstanding job. He's trying. He's really trying. I think his target is in here in the middle and he just can't get there. And he's stuck. Alright. So there's two things that I want to fix here. First of all, I'm going to give him a little bit more turn rate. 3 degrees is probably a little small. The second thing I want to fix is where is it? this situation here. So right now I have, if the current bearing is less than the target bearing, then I just add my turn rate, and if my seek, this is my seek vector, and if the current bearing is less or greater than, then I subtract the seek vector. What I really want to do is put a little more like cleverness into this, so that if it is like behind me, I turn around rather than I handle the wraparound from 0 to 360. I think I can now that I have that handle, have the clamping down here, I can just add, I think, I can just add the difference between my target bearing and my current bearing, which is actually what I do for the tree collisions, right? I do plus the bearing. Okay, so let's do plus. So let's just do this. And hopefully this will handle that case. So now, whatever the difference is, okay, so let me just double check, because I don't, if I get this backwards, then he's going to turn the wrong direction. Okay, so entity minus self is what I'm looking for. Yeah, entity minus self. Okay, great. So that should be right. So we get the difference, we math.min, so we can't go faster than the max turn rate, and then we add that, and then at the bottom we clamp it. So if we need to turn negative, it should work. All right, let's. This is going to be a negative number, isn't it? Potentially. If my bearing is greater than the target bearing, that's going to be a negative number. I need to do a little more on the sign, don't I? I should extract this into a function. Is that what it was? Okay. It's very strange, very strange. Okay. Now this needs to be sign equals sign bearing. Come on now. And in fact, because I have a variable of the same name, that's not going to work, so how about I just put that there. Okay. Then, where was I in tick? This file's too long. This is a bad sign. Okay. So, sign of turn amount, it's fine. That. This is going to be math.abs turn amount. And then all of that is going to be times the sign of the turn amount. Okay, so let's just make sure the addition happens first. No. Order of operations. That is going to happen first. Okay, great. Yes, cool. Okay, I think that will fix that part. And then I've also bumped the turn speed, so hopefully this works. Well, still get stuck in situations like this where here we're trying to